Jit Camp Bonfire podcast, episode 16, and today I'm here with a very special guest. He was in town for Only One Two's birthday bash album release party. I'm here with Rekka.
What's good, man?
How you doing, bro? How's St. Pete treating you?
I love St. Pete, man. I love it. I stayed in Orlando for about 10 years. I've been down to Miami a little bit. Ain't no the peace, the water, the food, the daughters. All four. Love it.
How do you feel about the music scene and everything that's going on around here? Because of like Only One Two and other artists like him, shit's really starting to bubble up around here.
Hey, man, he too visionary, man. He seen it coming. He seen it coming like 3 years ago. When I ran back into him, he like, man, Rod got the city on smash. I gotta crank up. Ever since then, it's been stuck there. He just been on it. He on it. And like, I've been on him for so long. He always at least attempted to try to basically incorporate me what he got going on anytime we cross paths. So this time we just gelled. It was just like any other time we linked up. We just made it happen this time. So it's like, ever since then, it's like 2.5 years. It's whatever. It's music. Hey, I got this beat. Hey, I got this verse. Hey, I got what's up. I'm putting this out. Put your music out. You know, holding each other accountable. I said giving each other accountability and hold each other accountable for our own dreams.
So you're featured on his new project Ether that's out now. Let's talk about that feature.
Ether, Most Wanted. Man, listen. First of all, go listen to Most Wanted, please.
It's on the new Tampa Bay playlist right now.
Yeah, please listen to Most Wanted. I'm only gonna ask on the count. I'm asking this one time. I'm asking once. That's it. I ain't gonna ask no more. But it's it. It's up. We really like the record. My man came in. He was busy. He was like, do the verse. Did the verse. He was like, man, I'm a rapper. He like, hey, bro, you rapping. I need you to ride that motherfucker. Get on the beat. You change the cadence. Switch that shit up. And that shit was a hit. You hear it? Hey, listen. You put it on. Hey, you put it on the damn playlist. You hear it?
Yeah, I heard.
It's a slider.
Oh yeah, I listened to the project at least once straight through today.
Yeah, man, and it's like it's so much, bro. It's so much music, man. Like I wish I had everybody down here. We got AMC in the building as well.
Hey, shout out to AMC.
And shout out to DJ ET too. He told me to shout him out, man. We just left the beach. When you hit me at 6, I was at the beach, man. I had to cleanse my soul, touch the water. You know what I'm saying? But like, I got this compilation project. I'm a producer first.
Okay.
So, of course I rap and I love hip hop, but I'm a producer first. So I executive produce and produce a project called Ultra Volume 1. And I got like all them on it. It's damn near like a Wu tape.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Wu tape, you know what I'm saying? So it's different artists over my production because, a lot of people get introduced to your beats by basically hearing somebody rap over them that's not you necessarily if you want to get on them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I can show you that you can get down on this like this on these type of beats, so I can switch it up and do this, and you can rap like this on these type of beats. It's kind of giving you a blueprint of what you can get from me as a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of range, so it's like I can do the sample stuff. I can do a number of things, so it's like it shows all on the tape.
It's like some RZA shit.
Yeah, I did it. I'm proud of myself. That's what I'm talking about it like that. I did it, and I just dropped my project as well, Uncelebrated. It's doing all right, man. We up to about 1,500 not downloads, but plays.
Yeah, I fuck with that track, man. I was bumping it earlier today, man.
Yeah, listen, I appreciate this. The way I trick people, you know what I'm saying? I made it one wave. I don't know if you peeped that, but I made it one wave. So instead of you having 10 records, it's 30 minutes of 10 records.
Yeah, so, I peeped that.
Yeah, so you listening to the whole thing. Like, you can skip past stuff, and I got watermarkers in the notes and shit of the track, so you can skip past stuff if you want to, but it's like, I made it one wave because I want it to be a vibe. Mm-hmm. I feel like sometimes just as people, we interrupt our own vibes when we trying to listen to some shit. Just because, we all impatient. So I hate slow drivers.
Oh, yeah.
I want my food now. You gotta get it to me on the first date. I'm just playing.
You want to drop all this shit right now?
Like you want the shit. Let's go ahead and get to the happy ending versus like waiting. But it's like we here, man. I'm excited about that too. But Uncelebrate is out right now, man. This shit is knocking. I shot a video actually, Swim Deep, down here in St. Pete. I shot
Oh.
Swim Deep down here, and I shot Pick Up and Leave featuring 2.
Yeah, let's talk about that pick up and leave joint. I wrote the article about it. It's one of my favorite joints of the year. That video is crazy. You shot it over at the pier in St. Pete.
Shot it at the pier, man. Shot it at the pier. Shot out the 2 again on that, lining me up. We was trying to find somewhere. We wanted them vacation vibes, but we didn't want to look like we was trying too hard.
Mm-hmm.
And like that best describes St. Pete. You want to vacate, but you don't want to look like you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Do it for the gram. You're doing it for your soul, your spirit. You just had that feel. The seagulls were out. You know, the pelicans was out. You know, what's crazy is the pelican is a Louisiana state bird. I'm from Louisiana, so it was perfect. We had pelicans behind us in St. Pete when we shot the video, man. Come on. That's divine.
I'm pretty sure it's like our city bird too. It's
That's
like
crazy.
it's on the St. Pete like crest and like flag and stuff.
And that's our state bird, bro. That's
That's pretty dope.
and they were out flying. You can see them. They made a feature in the video too.
Did you make that beat?
Shout out to my man Astro Bones. He made the beat. You know what I'm saying? He used to be an artist as well, but now he's doing more production. And he threw me that beat. He threw me his first pack and he sent me 2 beats and that was the first one. And I played it and it was like, yeah. I still ain't listened to the other 2.
Dang, would you ever drop a song maybe to the other 2?
I don't know. It depends on what the vibes are, cause I really didn't even listen to him. I attached 2. I did my verse, and then I think 2 was in the studio, or he came up because he was in and out of Atlanta at the time, and he just jumped on. Or I sent it to him. He was back and forth. I was about to have my son, so he was back and forth, and then he finally got it done. And I sat on it for like 6 months before I even dropped it. I want to say like a year before I even dropped it. So
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs from you, bro.
hey, listen. Sliders, chicken sliders, way, and I love the video. So, yeah, man, we gonna push you some more. We gonna push you a little bit more, man. I don't think I did my due diligence with that. So, I got another record also with AMC that Fake Support that did really well. That kind of led up to. I dropped that and I dropped a couple of records. Then I finally got that Pick Up and Leave off. So it's like the momentum. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. The momentum was picking up. You know, 2 was dropping some jams, telling me things I needed to do with the records, and it just rolled over. So,
Is there a video for the AMC joint?
yeah, Pick Up and Leave. Fake Support does have a video too. I actually shot that in Atlanta, and yeah, it's out. It's out now. It's been out for a minute. It's probably my most played record at the moment.
Oh, okay.
At the moment, that's my most played record. That Fake Support is out. It's on hella playlist and all that shit organically. So, hey. Love is love. I take it.
So you're currently based in Atlanta, right?
ATL, shawty.
So what's it like? How's it like moving through the music scene over there? Because I know it's like that's it. It's not just like the Georgia music scene. It's like Atlanta's its own thing, you know.
It's its own metropolis. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what side of the city that you dwell in and stay on, that's the type of the vibe you went to. And then you got the main hub, which is like an artsy hub, and that's where you're gonna see all the artists and everybody in and out that scene buying custom clothes, in the consignment, anime. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of cosplay up there. They doing a lot of cosplay events and stuff up there. So it's like, it's just like it's like a gumbo. There's so many flavors just in one area, and then everybody disbands to go back to their corners of Atlanta. Some go to the south side, some go back to the west side, Bankhead, them parts, Decatur. So it's like downtown's where everybody meets up at, and then everybody goes back to where they from. So if you can make it downtown and move around downtown and get in the scene that way, and just around that area and around certain parts, it points you to different other, like depending on your crowd you're a part of, it'll point you to a different circuit. Like, of course 2 was up there when I went up there, so we was in the art scene. We look up, man, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. We in the after hour spot. Artists, club owners, you know what I'm saying? Just that's a different vibe. Some people prefer to be in a strip club, but they have that scene. That's where you at, and that's your tribe. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's easy to fall into a tribe that's not yours because of availability. So you gotta be real careful where you put your time at up there.
Okay.
That's what I got so far, like from being up there for 2.5 years.
So are you out there like doing shows and shit or?
No, I haven't. I haven't did a show. I've been a part of a show up there, but I didn't do anything because the time. That's another thing. Like they'll put a show together, and then they may not necessarily have the funding. So, it's a lot of money up there. So if you got the most money, you don't necessarily have the best music to get on the stage. So stages overcrowded with people with more money than talent. So it's more so of that kind of feel too. It's like, oh, you can pay for this, you can pay for that, you can pay for this, and you can't hate because some people got it together, they got the money and the talent.
Yeah.
But it's usually unbalanced. You know what I'm saying? So if you got the bread up there, you crowd the stages, and if you up there on the favor, depending on how strong the favor is and how strong the person is you got the favor with, you can either go early or you can go late or go when you want to, or you're just gonna be like everybody else and having to pay for the slot. To get a higher slot to get in front of people. They'll get up and leave. They'll get up and leave in the middle of these showcases and everything. They raw like that if they're in Atlanta. They get up and just leave the show. Or they'll go outside and smoke.
Oh, and like not sit through your set or anything? Not sit through your
set and shit. I seen it.
Oh, man.
And it'll be dope dudes up there. So it's like, they don't care because, everybody got their own entities. And that's what also makes Atlanta dope too. Because they fuck with each other like that. So it's like, they really fuck with each other. Like they got their cliques, but they'll come together and do something, despite what's going on. If it involves making a little bit of bread, so
that's cool, man. At least it doesn't get like one person isn't just dominating shit, and it's like the same people like doing shows all the time. No,
that's one thing I say. They eat, and they allow their homies to eat. They allow if you involved with what they got going on, you eat. You know what I'm saying? Whether it gets greedy or not. Certain circles, that depends on the character of whoever they are, but the money's there and they ain't afraid to make it up there. Especially with each other. Like, they not afraid. They'll jump. So, it makes it a little bit different from everywhere else that I've been to, because, everybody's kind of like the opposite, so.
Is Grab a Gang like the collective that you're like a part of, or what exactly is Grab a Gang?
Grab a Gang is my partner's, that's my partner's company he's a part of. Because, Robert Leaf. You got Grabber Leaf, you got Grabber Gang. He's the president of Grabber Gang, so it's like that's the company and things he runs, and they just come together, they do parties and get the product out. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I was basically doing the same thing for them in Atlanta, and that was kind of pre-COVID, and then COVID happened. So then it was like, it kind of disbanded, and then trying to get it back together, but they got more things going on in Miami and LA than they do anywhere else.
Yeah, because Florida's opened up, man.
Florida
we ain't stopped.
Florida was open. You know what I'm saying? When you see me running around with the grabber shit, that was when it was right after COVID and it was open. So we was down there on the yachts and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, nothing changed because, people kept smoking as well. That's another thing. During COVID and during the shutdown, people still bought the product and smoked because they wanted to smoke. So, they didn't stop shit.
Man, nothing's going to stop people from smoking.
Listen, shit. You know what I'm saying? But, man, yeah, shout out to them. They done lined me up with a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? They name hold strong in places with people that use the product. So, if I'm around, and we lock in and mix and mingle. But, yeah, that's the ceiling of that. You know what I'm saying? That's about how far it goes with that at the moment. So, yeah.
That's how shit works out sometimes, man.
You never know, man. You just never know. You just gotta make sure you got your own plan though. Like you get wrapped up in other people's plans, you just gotta make sure you got your own shit going on and your own priorities with your people that you're doing it with. So you won't forget about those responsibilities as well. That's all it is. That's why you see me down here, man. You see who I'm rocking with, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, only one too. You know what I'm saying? He over there smoking the stogie. He in the cut.
Yeah, shout out to Only One Two, Leo Gang. You know how we rocking.
Oh gosh, these fire sounds. These fire sounds heavy. No, I get along with fire sounds. I'm jamming out, man.
So how did you guys meet?
Man, Two always been on this grind, and I be hopscotching. And I feel like he always knew I was kind of hopscotching in and out. So I would run into him, we would pass. Hey man, when you dropping the music, there's something new. He was only one of the few people that always used to ask me like, yo, when you dropping another track, what you doing? You still under your management? What happened? Fuck with me. Come do a record with me. When I'm in town, I'm gonna pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? He always would tap in with me. Then something ill happened. I moved to Miami. Then I moved back and I was working in the airport as a sky cap. Man, shout out to all my sky caps as well. They making money. But I was a sky cap. And this man was like, he was like, Carmen San Diego. Every time he was in and on out the planes, where you going? I'm chasing him down the airport. Hey. But we should know I'm a worker at that point. I'm just, I'm an employee and working for the airport. This motherfucker in movies with Sandra Bullock and shit at the time.
Yeah.
And ain't never like start acting weird or nothing. He would see me, I was always loved. He always gave me, even if it was a quick 20 minutes, if he had it, he'd give it to me. You know what I'm saying? And pull up on me and rock with me. So I just kept the relationship strong. And then like he had moved up to Atlanta. I was still down in Orlando. So then I had my son and I moved up to Atlanta to give birth to my child with my lady. And he was already up there, but he was about to move back down. So for like a hot year and a half, he was still up there. And we reconnected again. We just picked up where we left off. Just been rocking ever since.
What's the Orlando music scene like, bro? Because I know he's kind of like a little bit a part of that too, since he's been up in there around too. So. Man,
Orlando has a very vast underground. Like you got, I hate to call it backpack hip hop, but that's what they call it there. Like you got.
No, I get what you mean.
You have that there. You have your old school hip hop there, like your super old school, like hip hop scene there from like the late '80s. You got that whole shit going on there too.
Oh, really?
And it's crazy. And then you got your new shit. You got the new wave, street rap, drill rap, boys in the streets.
It's so, like people making that kind of music, or that's like the music that gets played in the clubs, or both. Well,
they'll play a couple of records if it's like blazing in Orlando. Like if you can get it blazing,
like Danny Towers or somebody.
Yeah. Like
you got a record with Danny Towers.
Yeah, like Danny and them, like they've been doing their thing. I heard about Danny like a decade ago. Like when he was affiliated with, I think it was called Swamp Posse, way back then.
Oh, okay.
Like I had some people that knew them boys, man. But like, yeah, like they attest to that wave too. Like it's not as prominent and like super big, but it's there and it's profitable. And artists come through and fuck with Orlando when they on the up and coming. It's only when I see them get super big that I rarely see people come back to Orlando like that. But on that uprise and them coming through, they'll shoot through there. And you get to see a lot of cool artists before, like that's the gift and the curse of that circuit. You can see a lot of cool motherfuckers early in their career before they come up real big. Because once they get real big, they usually skip Orlando and go up to Atlanta or down to Miami or come over here to Tampa. They usually don't go through Orlando anymore for whatever reason. It's weird.
It's like either one or the other. They'll either go to Orlando or they'll go to Tampa. It's only very rarely that they'll hit both. It's got to be like, yo, we're running a little Florida tour, so we're going to hit like Florida, Miami, maybe Jacksonville before we go to Atlanta, you know?
They usually do that. You get exactly what I'm saying. You see it. You look at our tour list, you see it.
I'm like, damn, you're not in Tampa, you're in Orlando.
Like, shit. You gonna skip? Like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Like Playboy Cardi. He went to Orlando, but he didn't come to Tampa. And I was like, I love Cardi, but I don't know if I'm going to drive to Orlando. I probably got to work or some shit. Like, but if it's in Tampa, like, I'm more than willing to pull up, you know?
Yeah, them boys got fan base out there in the O. Like, that's another thing you got to understand, too. That's a tourist attraction. It's a tourist city, right? So, when I moved down here in Florida, I stayed in Lake Buena Vista. I was interning at Disney. Like, I was really interning there for a little while, working at the parks, doing hospitality and shit at the time back then. So when I was doing that, like the scene was blowing up then, bro. Like the scene been bubbling since then. It just didn't really form. It didn't quite gel together yet. I don't think the talent there was. I think the talent was there, but they didn't know how to get that shit balanced out. But now they doing their thing, man. Like I said, they got plenty of circuits in Orlando. A lot of talent there. They just gotta come together. That's the hardest shit, coming together, bro. Like, the hardest shit. They just gotta come together, man. But it's like, hey, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't.
That's kind of how it is here, man. Like, for a while, people weren't trying to, like, collab or, like, do shows or, like, be cool and shit. But now everybody's pretty much, like, cool. And shit's just, like, going way better than it was before, in my opinion, at least. You know?
My pop said it the best, man. He was like, yo, you gotta have a basketball court to play on, to argue on. If y'all gonna argue, at least have a court there.
Yeah.
At least be on the stage, in the big stage you need to be on, and you know you gotta. And the only way you get on the court, create your own court, is create your own court in a conglomerate, not like separate. You come together and do that. Now you got a platform where if if beefing was is what y'all gonna do, at least you got a platform built that y'all doing that on, that y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I know it's kind of a twist on it, but if you look at it in a sense,
I get what you mean.
It don't make any sense to be beefing unless you got
something to beef about.
Beef about, or like you want to be competitive. Okay, where's the court at? We ain't even got a court to be competitive on. We talking about we hoop dreaming right now. You know what I'm saying? Like let's come together and do something.
Yeah. Or you're not even on the team. You're just like oh, I'm trying to get in the game.
I'm trying to get in the game. You done made a court outside in the goddamn parking lot while the pros playing inside the damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
playing in the gym.
You're like, bro, what we doing? So at some point you gotta come together, man. And yeah, hey, I see it. It's definitely happening in St. Pete, and from what I'm hearing, it's happening in Orlando more and more. So shout out to them too. Shout out to the O2.
So when is that collab project you were talking about dropping?
Ultra Volume 1 featuring
Detox,
AMC Dupree, Only One Two, Get You, The Noose, Scoop, The Million Beats, Siafa, DJ Siafa, SB the Fly Guy. Who else on? Tracy Lamont. Who else on there? Yeah, I named everybody. Yeah, that's everybody on there, man. Boss Mike, last but not least, Boss Mike. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, and it's coming out. I want to drop it the first day of fall. I want that fall ride. I want September 1st. Not September 1st, but September 21st. First day of fall.
Okay.
I think that's the season for that. I think I'm gonna promote, and we're gonna keep pushing Uncelebrated all the way through the summer. And keep pushing the record I got with 2. We're coming out with a video to that Most Wanted as well.
Hey, I was gonna ask you about that.
Come
Yeah,
on,
let's
man.
go.
Hey, listen. Hey, Beach Bye. What's up? Oh, what happened, bro? Oh, hey, listen, it's cool. Hey, listen, the 21st. The 21st, man. The 21st, Ultra Volume 1, man. The cover done. It's crazy, man. If you into anime, you gonna love the cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Is Pick Up and Leave on it?
Pick Up and Leave. You know what? I may throw it on there. Cause see, now hey, it's different now. See, hey, see too. You see that? Now I got control. You see what he just asked me? He says Pick Up and Leave on there, and now I can just put it on there because it ain't out yet. See,
you got to.
See, see, man. Hey, man, listen. As an air sign, you see what I got? Be around all day, bro. Like, bro, listen. That's that fire. Look at that fire sign shit right there, bro. See?
Oh, I know, man.
You see that jump? Like we air signs gotta balance that out, man. You see how he acting right now? He acting the fool. And then he got AMC over there. He a fire sign too. I ain't really big into astrology.
I'm one too.
Look at this shit, man. You got fire behind
Hey,
you.
that's why it's the Bonfire podcast.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? He got the arrow on though. You see that? You see how he had to balance it out? It's red, but he got the arrow on.
Oh, you got to, man.
Come on,
it's too
man.
fucking hot outside.
It's too fucking hot. It's too hot. God.
It's Leo season, man. Shit's getting hot.
It's getting hot in here. So hot. But yeah, man, it's all love. I can't wait. We gonna drop I had the first single. It's called Moves. It's featuring 2 and Boss Mike. Everybody love that song. I didn't give it that proper push, so that's probably gonna be the first single I'm gonna drop on that day, and I'm gonna start promotion for that. And then we got a couple more videos coming too. Pick up and Leave, of course, is gonna be on there now since you asked about it.
Yes.
I just put it on there. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I'm quite sure if you love it and you need, you asking about it's other people out there. If I didn't put it on there, they were like, damn, where is that?
It would just be like give the song another like level to it. You know what I mean? It's like you can bump the single, you can bump the video, and then it's like, oh, we can listen to the project, and it's on that shit too.
Boom. Say less. So we got that video. Then we got what's that video? Grip and Grain featuring AMC, and Boss Mike. We shot that in Houston. So.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, we got the slabs in it, and we outside. We in a trap. We was in the
Where's
South.
Boss Mike from?
Boss Mike from he's from Louisiana, Faraday.
Oh, okay.
It's on the It's on the state line of Mississippi, like close to the state line of Mississippi. So it's super country, super. Woo. Backwoods, children under the stairs type shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I know what you mean.
Like, yeah, it's crazy there, but that's where you from, man. And I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. And we both met in Orlando as well.
Oh, okay.
I didn't meet him in Louisiana, even though we both there. We both did the internship, and the first day of the internship, he wasn't the first person I met that day. Actually, he was. It was him and another brother I met that day, and they ended up being roommates, and I'm still cool with them to this day. But I met him first getting off the bus. He had a Louisiana jacket on. I was like, oh yeah. He was like, oh, you from Shreveport? And we just linked up from there, and that was it. I didn't even do music back then. I was just in school on some degree shit.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I know the vibe. So I seen you posted you had some oxtails the other day, bro. So does St. Pete the St. Pete got better food? Not better food than Atlanta, but better oxtails in Atlanta.
Y'all got them beat by. Ain't no coach up. Like, listen, we down here. We got Island boys. Look at two. Look at his hair. Like, they got. You know what they doing in Atlanta? They gluing the stitches in their head, trying to make it look like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's Boss Mike. Boss Mike. What's good? Yes, sir. What's up? You talk Ultra Volume. I'm doing a podcast, man. Say what's up.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, he just asked about you, man. I was telling him I said you was from the Faraday, Louisiana, like the children under the stairs. I said like the children under the stairs, that country backwood, that back road shit. I said. But yo, hey, let me finish this shit up though. Well, we ain't finished yet, but we gotta continue, bro. But hey, appreciate you tapping in. Yeah, hell yeah. Boss Mike.
All right, so let's get back to the food talk.
Oh yeah, got you. Let's go.
You were saying like why was you were saying they got extensions in their hair and shit? Like why is the food better? It's got more culture.
Listen, Florida is special, bro. Like. Florida has all the cultures here. And if they cooking food and they have a restaurant, they're probably from the place they cooking the food from. I don't think you don't realize that until you get out of Florida, unless you go into like New York.
Or like LA or
something.
Or
like LA, you don't get that. You getting like a rendition of what's going on with the food and shit. You're not getting the original digital. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting it.
Oh yeah, bro, I know.
So the food there, like the Caribbean food there, is by a long shot not as good as it would be here, just because geological reasons, man. Like it's not gonna be good as here ever, just because they don't have the people that's from down there making the food. You'll walk into a Chinese spot and there's 4 brothers in that motherfucker.
Oh really?
You know what I'm saying? You just like that's what it is, and it's love, but it's like. In Florida, it's definitely Asian motherfuckers back there. They doing their thing. They getting the bread. And they know, and they in the neighborhoods, and they know your names, and you've been seeing them for years, and you know, it's love. It's real community.
Exactly.
It's real community. It ain't like that up there. It's like, give me your money. We do this. This is what we make.
Oh, man, but the food tastes better when they know it. It's like
soul
they made it special for you.
Now, listen, the soul food, of course. You know, Atlanta, of course, soul food. That's what you went to, of course. It's just when you stay down in Florida, you spoiled. We got everything down here, so you don't just stick to soul food.
Yeah, but some good soul food hits like when it hits, you know.
Yeah, it hit when it hit, but hey, can you eat that shit 5 days a week?
Oh no.
You see what I'm saying? You can't eat that shit 5 days a week. You can eat some cool shit. You can go get some surf and turf though.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that. You see what I'm saying? You can go get some shit that's good and
that ocean view.
Come on, man. You ain't gonna keep eating fucking collard greens and fucking hog maws and neck bones and shit every day and goddamn big ass pumpkin pie. You gonna be boy. That's why them girls so thick up there. That's why they so, you know, they up there eating all that food, man. That's how they doing is eating.
I've never been up there. I gotta get up there, man. Take a trip.
Fuck with me. Come up there. Fuck with me. I'll be up there. I stay in a nice part, man. Stay in a nice part up there, man. It's pretty cool.
So other than that collab tape, what's the next project that you got coming out next as far as like solo work?
Man, what I want to do. What I want to do is like I want to drop an uncelebrated EP.
Okay.
So, cause this was just a radio mix, I wanna just drop an EP and make put some solo tracks on there and really give like a proper body of work that's outside of a radio mix that you like another option basically. I never get to put out like a project because I will always get I guess sidetracked while doing the work to trying to grind to get the ears to listen to the actual projects that I was putting out. So now I understand it's all an ongoing thing. It kind of alleviated a lot of pressure. So I'm really looking forward to dropping that uncelebrated project. I don't know how many tracks it's gonna be yet. I'm in the works of it though. I'm in the works of it.
I feel like you gotta have like the collab shit, and then you gotta have like the smaller shit all to build up onto the big project.
Of course, bro. Of course, absolutely. It's like some tracks get pulled off just because I get a cool collab along the way, or something happens and I'm like, oh, this meets the vibe. I don't really play this track right now, so stuff gets lost by the wayside that way as well. But that's just part of the process. You know what I'm saying? Some of that stuff come out on mixtapes or whatever. Not that they're throwaway tracks, they just didn't fit the parameters and universe of that particular vibe on that project. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff becomes my features as well. And who knows, that stuff randomly come. Like I got a couple of features coming out this next month. One with my man Noose Music. He was down here for a little bit, running around Tampa area. But that's my bro. He was in Orlando with me for like a year. He stayed with me or whatnot, and we made a bunch of music, but I never did put it out. Noose Music. He was in Tampa. He was in Tampa. I don't think he was in St. Pete. He was in Tampa at the time, but
we covered Tampa on Jit Camp too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take over both sides.
Hey, shout out to Noose Music, man. Like they know who he is in Tampa.
Oh yeah, shout out to Reach, man.
Oh, Reach. Oh, of course.
That episode's coming very soon, man. Be on the look for that shit.
Word. But yeah, man, like, it's crazy. I fuck with a couple people in Tampa as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met a couple cool motherfuckers there as well. It's always been love. Every time I go through there as well. Like, I just like this area. That's why I'm like, I may need to just go ahead and just move back.
Hey, man, the scene's ready, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I've been really contemplating it, man. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with my knucklehead and just put a plan in action. But I put that story up on my IG today.
What, should I move to St. Pete or Tampa?
And now I just put it up there. Everybody was hitting me like, you need to come back. You need to move back down here. What you doing?
Bro, it's a vibe, man.
Come on, bro. What you doing, bro? So, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm gonna continue to enjoy the amenities of being the ATL at the time being. You know what I'm saying? Just dwell up there a little bit more, but I know I'll be back.
So, do you have any merch or anything like?
I got some merch. It's in the works. The uncelebrated merch. I put 20 shirts up to give away, and that shit happened like way too fast. It happened like 2 hours.
Oh shit.
So then I was like, damn, I kind of put my foot in my mouth. So I was like, nah, I gotta deliver. So I'm gonna get that back to y'all. The shirts I gotta give away. That's coming in about 2 weeks, and then the following month is when I put the new colors up. Cause what I want to do October, but I want to do a powder pink, like that.
Oh, some breast cancer vibes.
Yeah, come on, man. You know how. Come on.
Oh, I know, man. For football, when I played football, bro, we had to always have our breast cancer shit on.
Yes, man. Come on, man. Fuck breast cancer, but I just want that. It's just necessary. And then you going into the fall doing there, so it's not. I don't want like a bold pink. I want like a powder pink, like a salmon, like a pastel salmon color with the uncelebrated. But I'm gonna do puff sweaters. You know the puff sweaters, right?
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna do puff sweaters so it can have that.
Wintertime vibe.
That wintertime swaggy vibes when people be on. I'll be seeing that I've learned moving to Atlanta as well because it's so hot down here. We don't really get to do a lot of that winter shit.
Bro, you got like 2 weeks to get your winter. All the winter clothes you've been waiting to wear. You got like 2 weeks to wear it.
Right. See up there, they got like about 3 months of winter. It be cold as shit. So you gotta have you want to be, have your individuality. You gotta kind of be prepared, or you be caught in the middle of winter trying to buy shit and it be too late.
Yeah, the way the scene's already like changing, we're on to next season. Right. You waited too long.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to kind of catch lightning in the bottle a little bit. Drop the shirts and sweaters throughout that time. So like drop it, see how it does. The shirts did well, like I said. So I'm thinking the sweaters are gonna sell as well.
Oh yeah, dude. Especially if you drop them like right before like wintertime, bro. They're gonna snatch them up.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Would you ever think about doing a collab project with Only One Two? Like a
Man,
small little EP?
we got listen. Hey, you see him cussing? You hear him cussing me out, right? You hear him cussing me out, right? Like, hey, listen. I got records with everybody.
Oh,
And
alright.
I'm not a hoarder. I just learn. I learn from the greats, bro. I learn from the greats. So I know to get a feature and just make sure. Like this is my thing. I'm slick with this. If I get a feature with you, I'll make sure the record's classic.
It's gotta be.
I don't just jump on the record. That's why I'm a producer first. So I make sure that shit's like, yeah, it's different from anything you got in your vault. So when we drop, it's gonna be like, wow, what the fuck is that? I'll make sure of it so we can do what we need to do with it. Cause he's singing Blanca. We got a track called Blanca. He's funny. He's on the hook. It's hard. It's a hard track, man. But yeah, like I said, I learned from the greats, man. I learned you create and then plan. Because if I'm planning while I'm creating, I'm thinking too hard. I'm taking away from the creativity of the track. So I like to just create. We may make 6-7 tracks, and then we may sit back with them 6-7 tracks like that one comes out first, and then we like let's drop that one now. Let's do a video to this one and plan for that one. So we have a plan of action versus just a one and done thing. Because if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I'm gonna produce. I'm gonna do like 10 tracks with you. That's just the way it is. I just gotta fuck with it and like have that collaborative vibe going on. Like, oh, okay, we can build together. Oh, you don't like that drum? How about this one? Oh, let's do this. Let's bring a musician in. Let's take it there. Because that's what we up against. When we talk about the greats, that's what we up against.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
Like that extra mile. You may want to get that sax player. You know what I'm saying? You may want to get that bass player. That's what I love about Two Project. Like he got like a lot of like solos and just stuff going on musically, dynamically that I like.
His guitars are always like crazy.
Wheezy, man. Shout out to Mike Wheezy, man.
The guitar riffs are always crazy.
You got Tommy Tools. Shout out to man, Tommy Tools. Man, you got Josh B. Shoulder Bolt. Shout out to Shoulder Bolt. That boy came in with the motherfucking big buzzer beater. Like, come on, man.
A week ago, made the album. I just show you like the work. I jumped off stage, came straight to the studio. One take Timmy and left.
Shit took 15.
Hell yeah.
Shit took 15 minutes.
Right.
Came in, press record.
He was on his Wheezy shit.
He pulled up to my house on some 35-minute shit. On some, what's up, bro? I'm in Atlanta. Man, you seen the footage? Oh, that shit was crazy. Oh, bro, hey, I freestyled this freestyle. He playing a freestyle to me, acapella that he done freestyle. Like I'm gonna put it on the beat. I think Shoulder sent the beat. Load it up. We load the shit up. I'm taking long with the mic. I'm taking the most time. I gotta hook everything back up because I ain't even, it's in the middle of the night. Boy, it's 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, right? It was like late. It was late. My son, everybody sleeping shit. So I hooked everything back up. Shit. I said we're gonna do a test run. That was the track.
Oh wow.
We did some razzle dazzle at the end of it. Made some cool shit. Made a quotable, some cool shit. Repeat twice. It ain't really a hook. It's conversation. Something was going on at that current point in time. We was laughing at that shit. He went in there, transmuted the energy. Got that shit done in 15 minutes. I think he drunk some apple juice. And got back on the road.
Hey, that tour life though.
Alright, I'm gonna holler at you when you come down to Florida. I'm like, alright, man. Damn, that's crazy. I'm like, this boy, he really on some fast motion shit. Like, that's how it's about to be. Like, you gotta be ready. Like, he pulled me on stage at the show. I wasn't expecting it. But I did my thing. Wasn't expecting it. I was like, that's why you never know your opportunities are gonna fall out the sky.
You always gotta be ready, man.
You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I knew the words. I got lucky.
So that collab tape, are you doing most of the production on it, or is it some outside stuff?
I did 98% production on that shit.
Oh, dope, man! I'm interested to hear that. You got to drop it now, man. I want to hear that shit.
I did 90. Hey,
I'll do a review for it.
I got you. Hey, listen. Matter of fact, before I leave, I'm gonna send you the zip.
Okay.
You can just listen to it freely. You can listen to the Lucy's.
No, that's what I rather prefer to do, because then when I drop the review, it comes out like right when you drop it, and I don't have to. I can have time with it, you know.
Right. It's like the way I would put the track. If you watch like the cover all the way down to the cover is Akatsuki theme from Naruto.
Oh, word. Okay, let's go.
So I did a flip on the Akatsuki, and like if you watch a episode of Naruto, like in the past, and you watch that, if you watch that saga, the fucking Akatsuki saga, that was jumping motherfuckers. They was having a couple of one-on-one fights every now and then just for the suspense of the show.
Yeah.
But that was really running around jumping motherfuckers. They was just beating the shit out of motherfuckers, taking the one tails and taking the spirits and going back hollering at I forget who that was. It's been a while. Dang, I can't think of his name.
Madara.
Now I want to say Madara, but Madara, Kakashi Sensei best friend, the one that died when they was little, and with his Yeah, Obito. Yeah. Hey, appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about. I couldn't think of his name, but yeah, that was really him. But that's a whole nother thing. But they was running around jumping motherfuckers the whole time. Like sometimes they got their ass in hand to them, and sometimes they took what they want. But like what I always liked about those group of villains is they were smart enough to always score out up. Anytime they lost is when they split them up. Literally, every time they lost is when they split them up.
Or if they turned on, if somebody turned.
Right, if somebody turned on each other within the, but Squad did, them motherfuckers was dangerous together. They was fucking people up and recruiting like the best motherfuckers.
Yeah, and it was usually like, yo, I'm good at this, you're good at this. Right. We're gonna use it together to do what we gotta do.
But hey, side note, what else made it ill is when Obito was teaming them up, he would team them up not by power or strengths, but by personality traits. Mm-hmm. So their powers may be total. Why would he put them together? But it would make sense in battle. It wouldn't make sense just him doing it right there in front of everybody, and they mad at each other because they don't fuck with each other like that. Then they get on the battlefield and they go crazy. Mm-hmm. So it was the personality traits, man. So that kind of resonated with me. You got people you rock with, you run into as artists sometimes, and you never do music with each other, and it's like, dog, you ain't running into your partner to do music for no reason, man. Do some songs, line that shit up so y'all can have that shit that y'all mesh together already without music. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna translate to the music if y'all do something together. That's a dead giveaway and indication that you need to do songs with motherfuckers when you just vibing with them. It just makes sense. You'll fuck around and do 10 tracks in one night by accident. So, yeah, man, it's a Koski thing, and we beating the motherfucking beat up from start to finish. But what I love about it is not extra lyrical, comedic value, not too goofy. Got the melody stuff on there. The beats, my beats can be left field or right field because I can do boom bap, I can do trap. So I might come at you with some POD Andy Up type boom bap shit.
Oh, okay.
And then the next track, that shit on damn near some EDM Timbaland hip hop shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mid 90s type shit. Just cause that's who I studied. I didn't study really none of the new guys. Mm-hmm. I was always studying them because if you go to the day parties, the clubs, right now in the world, they still playing those records from that era.
Oh,
yeah. You really rarely hear records being played from a recent era in DJ sets. It's a reason for that. But see, that's a gem that I know just from living through all these eras of music. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that it's a pocket in a tempo and a different wave you gotta rock with to get shit right. You know what I'm saying? And get shit to last. Get that replay value. So that's the thesis of that shit. It's hard, man. I can't even front. It's a hard ass tape, man. Everything rock on that motherfucker. Everything everything rock on that motherfucker. It's hard. I'm proud of it. I like it because it's different as well. It's just a different sound. It's something that you can go down. You can ride out to. You gotta drive to Orlando, put it on.
Okay.
You gotta drive. You gotta commute somewhere more than an hour, 30 minutes. Put it on. It's gonna get you there. You're gonna be like, all right, this was a good body of work. This was all right.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna take you up on that offer.
Hell yeah, hey. I can't wait for you to hear it now, man. It's dope. You got 2 cipher tracks on there. It starts with a cipher, it ends with one. Everything in between is collaborative record. So.
Dope.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. We've been talking about it for a minute. We finally locked it in.
Hey man, I'm excited, man. I'm happy to be here. It's dope, bro. I'm definitely gonna, man. Every time I'm back or I'm through here, I'm gonna stop through.
Hell yeah, bro.
Even if I ain't get interviewed, I just sit on the couch back there and roll up. Shit, just chill. Get some vibes.
Hell yeah, bro. So you can find all his work at W space R space.
Oh no. We gonna do this. It's record, but you gotta put a space between every letter.
Alright, yeah, I like that better. At Rekka, but you gotta put a space between every letter.
Yeah, don't forget the spaces.
Don't forget the spaces.
That's probably my slogan now. Hey, it's record. Don't forget the spaces. I like that. I'm coining that right now. That's mine. It's record. Don't forget the spaces. It's record on IG, Twitter. You put record on YouTube. Don't forget the spaces. It's all there. Just spell it out, man. You put it, or you can go. You can also go to 2 project. You can find me on. I think it's number 9 on this project. And then you can just kind of rabbit hole from there as well, because that's what we pushing right now. Most Wanted out right now. Ether out right now. Savoir, Children of the Sky. All that there. Ultra Volume Game. Jit.
You can find all my work at JitCamp727 and on JitCamp.com, where a Jit can be a Jit.
Well, Jit can be a
Peace.
motherfucking Jit.
Hell yeah.